everyone, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to go over Mercury in Aries. That's happening on March 9th until May 15th. Now, Mercury will be retrograde in April 1st, but the shadow begins on March 18th. This is very prominent for Virgos and Geminis who are ruled by Mercury. So that is Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you have any planets or points in Virgo or Gemini, okay, Mercury is the planet of communication and represents our mindset or mental capacity, how we process information. And mixed with Aries, the sign of motivation, forwardness, and abruptness, Aries is ruled by Mars. So this could be also quick movement, because Mars is very quick to respond. Okay? This will be almost a 2-month transit of Mercury, showing us how to have mental motivation. There will be decisions that will be made during this time. It could be quick decisions. Communication could be very assertive. And our confidence and independence could be fiery and passionate. But it is a fresh beginning. I do want to point out that Chiron in the North Node is also in the sign of Aries. Okay, and Mercury will be hitting these points. So we're going to go through your chart, look at Aries, the house that it's in, and the signs that are related to Mercury. I'll see you soon. Hi Aries, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to look at where Mercury is transiting within your chart. And Mercury will be in Aries in your first house. So what does this look like? This looks like you expressing yourself with your ideas, your confidence, motivated ideas to other people. This is the way that others see you. So you could be advertising during this time. If not, this would be a great time to advertise. Okay. Also, if you're in sales, this would be a great time for you to put yourself out there into sales. Physical appearance is here. So your aesthetic could have been a little drab for a little bit, and this will motivate you to put on more of a more aesthetic that fits you. Okay, so your clothing may change, your makeup may change. It could be more obnoxious in a sense, or you could just be noticed in regards to how you are, your demeanor. Okay, please remember that people will be looking at you this whole time until May. All right, so you can't necessarily get away from people. Sometimes that's a good thing in regards to money, but sometimes it's not so great if you've been doing something that you shouldn't. Alright, so let's look at what Mercury rules in your chart. Mercury rules the 3rd house. Also, let me look for Virgo, the 6th house. So work is a theme here. There's communication happening in work, also toward you. So work is a theme. Also, 3rd house includes your mindset. Your daily routine is hitting the 6th house. So this could look like you figuring out a way to change up your daily routine with like affirmations or something that you're listening to that makes you feel more alive, that makes you feel more motivated. And if you're an entrepreneur, this is a great time to listen to other people that are set into business. This is also a great time if you're trying to lose weight or trying to get motivated to lose weight, if you're looking into hypnosis, that could be something that could happen for you. This could also look like you creating your own dietary routine and exercise regimen to take care of yourself, because your self-image is right here with Mercury and it's in your mind, okay? And sometimes that can be I have to when it's in Aries. Very motivated, very Mars-like energy. Okay, so the 6th house also deals with employment and co-workers. So there is no way of getting around employment and co-workers. If you're in a position, like I said, of sales or advertising or something of some type of commission, this is your time to shine. But if your co-workers are jealous of you, okay, this could bring out some type of rage, because Aries on the bottom of Aries is rage and aggression, because you're ruled by Mars, right? So there could be some arguments here with co-workers back and forth, but remember that it's pushing you to have the confidence that's needed for you to move forward. This could also look like, with 3rd house activated, that your family, your cousins, your relatives, neighbors, they're wanting to hear your ideas, or you're wanting to express your ideas to them, okay? Documents are also here. Now, remember that Mercury goes into shadow on the 18th of March. So any documents signed after that need to be thoroughly looked over, all right? This could also look like you being more motivated to be on media. Putting yourself out on media would be a great idea, especially if you're wanting compensation, like for reels, or if you're advertising something to sell. Anything of that nature would be great for you. Writing is also here. Just remember that with writing and communication, and Mercury being in Aries, things can seem a little bit more assertive than normal, okay? For example, you could look at the way that Virgos act, how they overanalyze sometimes and can be critical of others, and that can be pushed over with Mercury being in Aries, okay? I do want to say, though, your communication is exact. All right, so if you are someone like me doing recordings of any type of nature, you will be heard. You also will be heard by relatives, cousins, and neighbors if there's an idea that you need to put forth out into the world. Small education and certificates are in the 3rd house too, so if you're wanting to go for that during this time, it would be great for you. The environment that you grew up in could be settling around your mindset. And when Mercury hits Chiron is the wounded healer. You could be thinking about, your past and what you went through and where you grew up. Now, depending on your situation, if you want to be back there, okay, this could move you forward to be back to the environment that you grew up in. But if you're trying to heal ancestral wounds that you may have regarding past situations, this is also a great time, because Mercury being in Aries can make it quick with your mindset, okay? I do recommend, if you're doing that, to use some type of fire aesthetic, like cord cutting or writing something down and burning it and letting it go into the universe, right? It's the animation of it, of releasing whatever is holding you down. Because the North Node will also be hit by Mercury, and you will be pushed to have the confidence that's needed to tell other people what you think about them, which isn't a bad thing, but please remember that compassion is better than rage, right? Compassion is better. All right, so I'm going to see if there's anything else here. Yeah, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, relatives are placed in that third house, neighbors. So if there was any type of animosity in regards to them, you could be healing that too. Short distance travel is in the third house, so you could get communication in regard to short distance travel. Also, if you've been wanting to move, okay, because the third house does show movement and moving. It also shows vehicles. So there could be a clear understanding if you've had problems with a vehicle. There could be a clear understanding of what's wrong with it. Also, please be careful when you are driving during Mercury retrograde, okay? Just be cautious and look out for the other guy, right? So, sixth house is your health, your daily routines. We talked about your daily work, employment, and co-workers, but small pets are here and service to others are here. So you may be wanting to help other people. There could be some type of passion that you have in regards to servicing others, or if that's part of your work environment that you service others, right, in some way capacity, right? Then this will be a time of motivation, quick communication. It's really good for business, by the way. I do want to point out with small pets here, they could be restless. If you have small pets, they could be anxious during this time with Mercury and Aries. Very playful at the same time. Doesn't matter the age, right? They will be very playful until May. And I think that's about all I have for you, Aries. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, just hit the like button or the thanks button, and I'll see you next time.